garbage can. It's a Friday morning. And there's frost. Again, it was -7 last night. I've got myself a light jacket on. I'm trying to grow some hair in my chest now. Alright. We'll put this thing away. Get it up out of the snow. Get the lid back on. Garbage can guy comes to freaking crack of dawn. Oops. On a Friday morning. There we go. Alright, so we'll have to take the chain back, and I gotta go to get some oil, used oil, another gallon or something, whatever it is, 4 liters for the lighting the fire, and we'll work at this thing after I get another chainsaw chain there. It's coming around, and you've seen what was left of the last chain. Man, I'm telling you, I don't want to be digging into there. But I'm trying to get a cheap chain. $25 ain't bad. I mean, it's enough. It's quite a bit of money, just the same. But it looks like I'm gonna have to get a bar. Actually, I should do that. I can't be bothered. Frig it. We'll go to the next level. We will take the chain back, but first we'll check to see if they have a bar for it that fits my saw. If they don't, then they can have the chain back, and then I'll have to go find another one. So let's go. Let's try not to break any more of these clips. Okay. Alright, let's go get the oil first. Alright. Hopefully it's not all going to be leaking everywhere all day long. Okay, here we go. No tire pressure. No radio. Let's have a heated seat. Whoops. And a heated wheel. We got masks available. Yes, we do. And, oh, I need to charge my phone up. Well, my game device / camera. Let's see what's going on here now. Put that in there. Oh, now what's in there? Oh, a freaking bag of candy. Good. And there we go. There. Let's get some candy. Lifesavers. That's what I need this morning. Oh, nice. Individually wrapped, so 10 times the plastic. Alright, so I'll get a few of those out handy. Oh, they're bigger than normal. Wonder why that is. So anyway. Now, and they're electrified, so they're stuck to my hand and they won't come off. Come on, for freak's sakes. Seatbelt again. Alright, we're getting there. Where's my list? Alrighty. right there. Okay. Boys are out hunting again. Look at that, no gravel. All the gravel that they put on the roads. Oh, now what? Here's a story on the bridge. Irving's contractors and Irving's big trucks go over this bridge. And what they do, the bridges, when they come back loaded, what the hell are we doing here, boys? We'll have to investigate that. We got some red markers. This is as far as the gravel came, look. Pretty good sized rocks. Have to avoid them. We got brand new tires. That looked like a piece of glass. So onto the bridge, yes. When they come back out of the woods, logging trucks, big chip trucks, hit that little bridge, and they knocked it off its foundation. So they had an emergency crew come down here, and it took them about 6 hours to put the new bridge in. And they warn these guys all the time, don't come back over that bridge loaded, go around. And where they come out is up at the top of the hill here. This far one in the distance, that's called Oscar's Hill. Did I push the button? Oh, amazingly I did. So anyway, they gotta watch that bridge. We gotta watch, because they don't have anybody out here. Look at the size of our frick. Get yourself a trailer. Yeah. Yeah, what the hell, right? The car lot. Chickens. You can't go fast on these roads with these soft tires. What kind of mileage we got on this thing here? Where's the kilometers on this damn thing? Don't know. Okay, here we go. 80,501. And you can see the vehicles have already moved the crushed rock off to make a couple of grooves so that we can have a place to drive our cars. So everybody just keeps going over and over the same grooves. And down here we're down to 2, 3, 4 grooves. I think I explained that in another video. Oh jeez, air conditioning's on full blast now. Okay, we'll fix that. And check the climate here. See the grooves? Now there's starts out on 4 on the other side. What we need really is to get the whole road chip sealed, which is just some kind of sticky tar and a bunch of small crushed rock. And it makes a nice surface. We got a couple of characters up the road that just want to leave it in the old-fashioned Dorn Ridge road just to keep it gravel. The bulk of the people want this thing fixed right away. They don't want, what's going on here anyway? Alright, just a little out of whack here. So anyway, we got to get a chip seal just like this. But anyway, that's just the way it is. We get it chip sealed, and it would be great if they do something about the end of the Dorn Ridge Road, like block it off to keep people from driving by, getting onto Irving's property. It would greatly reduce the amount of traffic coming down here, which in turn will make the road last longer. And if we can get Irving and his darn trucks off of here, even better. Yep. I think that's what they should do. But nobody listens, especially politicians. Now, that's always needed fixing. By this tree is always needed fixing. And the rest of it's not too bad. Somebody the other night punctured all the tires on that truck that's abandoned there now. Stole the battery and something else, I can't remember. But they drilled all the tires with holes and the whole thing. I noticed that the other day. I never thought much of it, but not good. And if anybody's seen any suspicious activity around there, let me know and I'll forward it on. Like these guys that burn their tires here. Oh, somebody's burning. Looks like wet wood. If the wood is really nice and dry and you've got a proper running fireplace, you'll get hardly any smoke. And most of that smoke's made up of water vapor, so it's not really smoke per se. It's a lot of water vapor. And where this orange truck is coming out, that was broken into last year. Somebody went in there and stole all the wiring out of the walls. Amazing. So I think what we'll do first is we'll go find Able Automotive, and then we'll go the other way up to the bridge. We need the used oil to help light that fire. Yesterday it finally lit after 3 attempts. Where's this clown going here? They're ripping her down. Funny story about that, I heard. This is second or third hand, but guy sold his dairy farm, got himself a sweetheart, built that big fancy house. She left him but stayed in the house, so he moved out. He moved back to the barn. She got the house. She got a boyfriend. Sold it or some damn thing, I don't know what happened, and she ended up somewhere else with nothing. Anyway, something like that. And there, this is interesting. All these cars parked here. They must be renovating, maybe. This guy here on the right feeds these deer, so you got to watch around here all the time too. And my buddy's selling his house right there, but no sign on it yet. Curiosity. And this corner here is a nasty corner. You can't really see. A lot of these houses, that one's smashed out window. There was a house here and a piece of land for $25,000, I think. You probably get it for 10. And you would have to spend $150,000 to get it fixed up. Anyway. A woman driving there with a mask on. And I gotta go and get the tires torqued again. And we better do it because the last time they forgot to tighten up a couple of wheel nuts. Yeah. And the tire was wobbling on my wife. There we go. Pitter patter, let's get at her. Yahoo. So we're going to go get the oil, go to Granny's, drop off some of those sticks that I cut yesterday. And the old girl needs some deodorant, I guess. Some pit stick. And I gotta make sure I get the old lady a case of Coke, because she's a freaking testy woman if she hasn't got her Coca-Cola. She drinks a gallon of it. And old lady out there for a walk. Looking forward to getting that cortisone shot in my elbow someday, soon, hopefully. And he's not cutting wood today. Just interesting, kind of chit-chatty day today. There's no rush. And if I didn't go today, I'd have to be laboring outside underneath those freaking trees again. But we'll get her done. There's not too much left to do. Maybe another 4 to 6 hours worth. It's +1 out now, which is nice. Got to adjust the camera here, get you a little higher up. I'll do that when we get to Ben's if I don't forget. Ben is the neighbor's boy, and he lives in Zealand behind us here, and he's got a shop down here that he's opened up called Able Automotive, and he's quite the mechanic. But what I like about him, he's nice and honest. He's that doesn't screw you around. Not so sure about Wonder Tire. Looks like they gave us one of the old rims from somebody else, because they don't match the 3 rims that I gave them to put the new tires on. And they want $80 for 4 hubcaps, plus the sensors, of which we haven't had any sensors in this Jeep, except for on the summer tires. And that's another $220. Yeah. Montreal lost the game last night, 6-2. They were slaughtered. Oh, there's some deer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For sure. At least 6. And this is one of the areas the deer come to too in the winter time, for whatever reason. You'll usually see a dead one on the side of the road here every winter. And there's 150 acres of land up here for sale. I don't know how much it's worth, but it goes way back up into the hill there to the left. And for those that are interested, go to realtor.ca, and you can join up with your Facebook account and look around for Burtts Corner, and then you can get an idea how much a house costs around here. And what property is available. It's still a fairly decent bargain. It's last year they had exceptionally high prices on property, but compared to anywhere else, $250,000 gets you over $1 million home in Toronto. Compared to here, you can get a nice home for $250,000. Okay, let's go get the oil first. Benny. And we'll park right in front. There's a nice rim. Okay, throw on a mask. Let's fix this first. Oh. Don't want to break the clip. There you go. Okay, be right back. Okay. So that's interesting. They don't have to pay to have the oil hauled away. There's a company that takes that, oil filters, and antifreeze. Okay. Next. Granny's house. Get rid of this junk. Those are nice looking rims there. And I'm waiting for my flu shot. And apparently we can get a booster for COVID-19 in January, which is no big deal. And here we go. Oh, dead bird. Dead raccoon. This is a tight corner. That'd be a nice sized camp. And fruit stand. So we're heading south. The sun is almost all the way around. It's 11:20. Be a nice day for hunting birds. And I gotta get off my butt and find out about how much culvert costs for a 16-foot chunk to fix the road over the hill. And I need to go and check the game camera to see if there's anything on it. And if I can find myself a T-post, I can set up the game camera in more locations. Alright, what we got here? Another dead. Hard to say where that was. Skinnies. Ice cream. And this large body of water you'll see soon is, we call it the head pond, which is the St. John River. And this is the Macnaquack, which is a native name. Power generating station, big hydro thing going on here. What do we got here? More fixing up. Oh, what are these guys doing down here? Oh, protesters. There's a big strike. The freaking government there trying to screw its workers over again. Oh, am I gonna make it? There's a chance. I should make it. And then I'll have to slow right down. There we go. Ongoing construction. we go. We'll be heading up the river in a westerly direction. Ooh, they really let the water out. Oh, there's a dead deer. Kendall, we're kind of cursed in one way. Deer accidents are going down, but it's not because of people become more wary. It's because of the lack of deer in the province. I think the deer herd is a quarter of what it was 20 or 30 years ago. And the government is still doing stupid things. Oh, it's unbelievable how stupid things are here. Okay, here we go. Let's putter along here. It would be close to 20, 30 years ago maybe. I was almost going to buy a piece of property up here on the head pond that had access to the water, but it was only 5 or 6 acres. And the house was like 150 years old, which made me think that it might not last very long. And it probably needed quite a bit of repairs. But we didn't buy it. And now I understand that the guy subdivided it, and for what they wanted for it back then, that's how much a lot is. And he sold 6 lots. Oh well. And where Sheepy Hollow is, that's 100 acres. And there's no real point in subdividing that, because not that many people would really want to live there. It takes most folks like to have the conveniences of the city. Thus, they live closer to the city, or in the city. But I don't know. After living in Abu Dhabi, which had a population over 1 million in that city, I'm glad I don't live in no city. And it would be extremely rare to be woken up at Sheepy Hollow in the night from somebody driving by with a noisy muffler or whatever. Just doesn't happen. So here we are, we're almost at Granny's place, and I'll shut the video down, and I'll run it up a little later on, and we'll continue. Oh, somebody's going in there. Here we go. Hammond Ale Court. Oh, where's the Patrish there? That's a good sign. Somebody's there. Oh, that must be for me. Okay, we'll see you folks in a bit. Okay, here we go. I got enough battery probably to get us to the city. I survived with Granny. Oh, there we go. It can be tough some days. She's 85, and she can talk non-stop without getting a breath. Oh, there's a little squirrel on the garbage there. What's he got? Okay, here we go. First stop, Wonder Tire. Now that old girl, Ben, she can talk. She don't, and to top it off, she don't listen. There's the Clark's house. So let's get to the city. Wants a piece of white birch. She does. Drill some holes in it so you can stick some greenery in it. And a couple of places for little teacup candles. Good luck on that. The hell did I make that? A few years back I made something like that. That was a big job, turned out to be. Ended up making about 10 of them. Oh well. Nice. It's a nice day. It's warmed up to 4 degrees Celsius. Smells like somebody went and spread manure. Magnequac generating station. That's the dam that we went over. Turn to there is just up here. Now I guess we're going to be getting next miniature nuclear power plants everywhere. Imagine that. we gotta slow down here. And when I get to Costco, I think I'll have to get some fuel. Now, I wonder where Taylor Petroleum gets their fuel from. There's an Irving refinery in St. John, which is straight south of here. And there's Irving gas stations everywhere around here. Yeah. Imagine that. There, we can turn off that rear wiper now. Don't know why. When I get on the gravel road that from our house or coming into our house, it's rare that I forget. But I like to put the rear wiper on because of the dust settles on the back window. And get an itchy eye. When it gets wet out, like the frost in the morning or rain or snow, it sticks on there real bad. And it just turns to mud. And so if you put the wiper on when you're up and down the road till you get to the chip seal, and you turn it off, your wiper stays nice, or your back window stays nice and clean. You can see that with the mirror. Nope, this guy's got a pile of black looking wood in his front yard, rotting away. Yeah, I figure I got probably close to 8 quarts, and I got to get back into the woods to get the rest of it. Even if I cut it up and stack it, take some old boards or something to pile it up on.
That's all, folks.
I'll be back.